And out of the mists comes the flow of lava going over the cliff. Too cool. Hey everyone, welcome, and glad to have you all on board. This is your host, DrFox2000, and thank you for being here. Welcome to another Volcano Eruption live stream. And of course, what you are indeed seeing is the lava going over the cliff at, don't upset the new mod, lol. Ah, jeez. You know what? I don't have that picture over here on this one yet, Piggy. I'm gonna go get it though. I'll figure out how to get it from there to here. Two different computers. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. And yeah, good stuff today. Lava going into the ocean again, which is pretty cool, pretty awesome. And in a way, I'm happy that it's going where it is. So before we get into anything though, I want to remind everyone gently that you take a look at your chat box. Up at the top of the chat box, it will say top chat and or live chat. If it happens to see, actually you should back up. If it says top chat or live chat, you're actually watching the stream in progress. There, got that right. If it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay, you are watching the stream after it has already been recorded. That means you cannot interact with all those nice people that are in the chat box because they've already left. They went home. They're eating cookies. And speaking of cookies, I'm happy. We'll get to that in a couple of minutes here. But anyway, just wanted to remind everyone about the chat box and the replay. If you need to make a comment watching the replay, you certainly can down below, just like any other video on YouTube, or at least the ones that have comments turned on, like we always do. So anyway, yeah, it was absolutely nice to see that oh boy, I'm gonna spell Liz's name wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna go Liz, and then that way we know who's got the cookies. And Liz is getting the cookies today, and we don't know where Lucas went. We were gonna try to trick him or something, and he just didn't appear. By the way, I'm giving Liz 5 cookies. Lucas only gets 3. I'm kidding. It's all good. So there you go, Liz. You got some cookies. And thank you for being the first one in the stream today. That was awesome. And when we do find that guy, I don't know where Lucas is. Tell him not to feel bad. Because we really do enjoy having Lucas here. He's not a bad guy, so when we pick on him, it is, just kind of, it is what it is. I mean, when you show up first every time, there's got to be something going on. And obviously, he's got a fairly decent connection as far as the internet is concerned. And he also has notifications turned on. So, and of course, that gets him here very quickly. As soon as he sees it, he's on it like a dirty shirt, and away he goes, right? Anyhow, welcome everyone. Yeah, as you watch that lava just keeps falling over and making more land. Anyway, first off, I'm going to say hello to our mods. And Arizona Snowman is in here. Paulzilla is in here. And Piggy and Poppet are in here. And you're probably going, what do you mean Poppet? Well, that's Piggy's helper there. Poppet is the feline that takes over while Piggy goes to the bathroom or something. And Poppet is very good at timing people out, as we found out yesterday. yeah, who was it? Long-haired lava got timed out by Poppet. Still don't know why, but it happened, and that's exactly what happened. Piggy left her phone on the bed, and Poppet decided to try out Poppet's skills. So it's all fun, guys. Anyway, so Poppet, we'll get that picture of Poppet on the screen later, I promise. And Poppet, the new mod. Just not sure. Poppet needs to come into the channel for me to be able to make Poppet an official mod. But Poppet is Nightbot in training. Oh boy, that could be trouble. Anyway, I'm gonna start saying hello to people in here before we get any more, because my God, it's already packing in, piling up, and let's start off with Sherry Lawson, and GeoPlanet, Rebecca Patterson, Leo Carlson, Angel Grams, Frosty username. Welcome all of you good people. Oh, did I mention the other moderator is Bob C&D? He's also C&D boy. He's also in here. I seen him just pop in just before I said that. So. Anyway, got up to Frosty username. Rayola Reisner is back. William Kershaw. One Fish is back in the house. Kevin Haynes, Maui Meach, Sherry Hewitt, and Linda Schoof also here. DJ Puff III, Liz Markman Moyler, of course, who got the cookies. And yeah, I wasn't going to try to spell the name today. It was just, I was trying to be fancy and get the actual O with the circle through it there. That's just too much. Anyway, let's see. Who else is in here? Edith NZ, welcome back. Mummy of Hamsters is in here. John Raper, Angel Grams. Oh, I got Angel Grams already. Rebecca Patterson, not sure if I said your name. Jason Slater, Sherry Hewitt. Going up a little bit more. Sarah Miles is here. And Tina Sassy. Deborah is back as well. Tony Parkinson, welcome. Juliet back in the house. Steve Penland also here. Lids Racing also back. There we go. We shortened it. As short as I can get it. Dodger back in the house. And thanks, Dodger, for letting me know this morning when that was happening. Appreciate that. Annie also back in here. Did I say Ronnie Rhino earlier? If not, hey, I did it again. Linda Schoof, I think we got. And going up here, who else did I miss? I think Jason Slater, I think I might have got you. We got GeoPlanet Jane already. Connie Tyree, welcome. Going up the list here, trying to see names, guys. Chari Pino, welcome back. Alan Coker, also in the house. Chuckster is back. Good to see you, Chuckster. Dominic also made it back in. Annie here. Pamela Moncure also there. And going up a little bit more. Ashcan and Maui Me, of course. I got a whole bunch of cookies there, I guess. Carol L, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And going up a little bit more to see who else I might have missed. Patriot Roydy, welcome back. A couple more up here, probably. Tropic Pose, welcome. Jay Donaldson also here. Ez is in the house. Welcome back, Ez. And looking for more here that I might have missed. Rachi Rack, welcome back. And Phyllis Johnston also back in here again. Good to see you. Let's see, going up a little bit more to see other names. Liam Dorsey, sorry, I did it again, but welcome back. And there I see C&D Boy, and I see Joe Sunflowers also back in the house. Good to have you all here. Henry Nelson also there. And I think that's it at the top of the list. And if I go back down, I'm sure I will see more good people. Millie Pickrell, I hope I said that right. Robert Dowdy. Got it out there that time. And welcome back. And Robert Frary also here. So, boy, lots of Roberts. Luke Mule also back in the house. Nice to see you there. Arliss Scott, welcome back. Or welcome. I don't know if you were here before. I don't remember that name offhand. Eva is back here as well. And let's see, MG2431 made it back. And going up the new list here a little bit more, see if I missed anyone else. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that for names right now. If I did not call your name out, don't be offended. Please understand there's right now 154 people in here already, so it's pretty tough for me to get everybody all the time. But I do try. And if I did not mention your name, I do say welcome. And Mona Alfano, did I say your name? I hope so. Anyway, our big lava family here, and we are watching the lava. Anyway, as we are watching the lava, I actually wanted to go back through the day. Now, I didn't have lots of time. Oh, I did now, Mona. All right, good. Mike, is it Michigan? Rick is also back. Twig also back in the house. And you do try, Doc. Thanks, Geoplanet Jane. And you know, I do. I really. Oh, there's one that I missed. Bananapus. And happy birthday to the birthday peeps. Is there birthday peeps in here today? I didn't know that. Bog Caddy also back in here. Wild John just made it in as well. William Bull, and let's see, Yona. Yona is back from beautiful Iceland, as she says, beautiful. And it is kind of neat. I like it. Ricky KS also back in the house. Welcome. And okay, operation is on schedule for this morning. Ooh, okay. Hope operations go well. Anyway, yeah, so what we are indeed seeing, I'm going to leave the names alone for now, is that we do have a lot of lava that is pouring over the hill and or over the cliff, literally, and into the ocean. So La Palma is growing some more, which is a good thing in a way, and maybe a bad thing in another. But I don't think where it's going in is really going to hurt anyone that badly. It's still far enough away from the harbor, as long as it doesn't keep going forever, right? Okay, Dr. Fox, I did hit the like button on my way in. You know what? That's wonderful, John Raper. Do appreciate that. And for those others that do that, I really greatly appreciate it. And it certainly does help out with the analytics. A couple other things, speaking of analytics and things and what we do here in the stream, just to remind everyone, it is an English-only speaking stream. We do understand that we have people from all around the world in the stream, and the best way to do this is to keep it in one language so everyone can understand each other, which is really, really important here. ESD, welcome back. And I think I got Sarah Miles earlier. Yeah, some of those big chunks of rock going down there are just huge. Again, this stuff is kind of described as block lava, as it's flowing down there, and you see larger chunks of it falling. It's really kind of neat in that sense, and I'm happy it is going where it's going, because that means, you know, nobody's getting hurt, at least not on land. And Dr. Fox reminds me of melting glass when glass blowers work with it. You know, Wild John, it can definitely, and those sprinkles coming down, that looks like the stuff that they put on there when they want to do the colors on the glass. They sprinkle it on the outside to give it some color and texture. It remelts in. The only thing is we're missing the big burner to reheat. Div Millen, welcome back. And let's see, Lucas Snow. Hey, good to see you, Lucas. Glad you made it here. And really, really good to see you. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to go around the cameras, but this one is so interesting and so nice looking, and I wanted to leave it here. I'm going to get rid of that big banner on top, and we'll just leave that for a second. But I did actually want to show you how this stuff started, and I think the first place to actually go to is to show you where it actually is in relationship to oh, I got to get on the right screen, my apologies. Where is that screen? That's this one here. Yay, I see my mouse. Okay, there's La Palma, and this is where it's actually going over, right in here. Okay, so that gives you a pretty good idea. If we zoom out just a little bit, you can see that is still quite some distance from the harbor, so it's not going to affect it directly, but it depends on how far out it will go here. And even if we do get a fair-sized peninsula built out here, it's really not going to be too detrimental to what's going on in the harbor. That's still quite a distance away from it, and this is fairly deep water in here, so that kind of gives you the idea where it is. It's right on the corner here just before it bends, and that should be a pretty good indicator of what we're looking at. While we're looking at this thing, and these 3D maps, of course, are you can get the link by typing in La Palma 3D, and it allows you to see 12 different maps that they have there, actually 13, sorry, and they have all the information on there that you might want to use. So anyway, notice there the yellow spots here, those are the actual vents, and of course with the 3D map you can twist and turn and manipulate it however you want to be able to see what's going on or where it's going on. This particular one does not show elevation of the vents or anything of height in the cone, but it does give you the outlining perimeter of where the lava flow has been, and it tries to keep it in a reasonable view here, I guess, so you can actually see what's going on. So, and all that lava that I was talking about before that was coming down here, I thought it was going to wipe this thing out. This must be a little bit higher ground here, but it did go around it in both fashions. This was fairly new, this little path here, and that's where it continued down and kept on pushing. It actually went to the side and pushed this whole thing down right into here. So that's where that is at. If we go back to it, that's what you're seeing right there. But I want to show you a better view of it actually, and I think we'll get right to when it started. So just to kind of let you see it. And this is just right at the end of the hill there, right before it falls down the cliff, and this is just as it started dropping down. You can just see some smoke on the hill, or on the edge of the cliff there, further down, and you can see stuff dropping. Unfortunately, I did not remove the Cumbre Vieja volcano banner there. during my recording, so it is there. It's kind of stuck, but there you go. You see it starting, and this clip is, I believe, about 12 or 13 minutes long, and it gives you a pretty good idea of what the beginning of that entire scenario was. So, and they did pull out a little bit with the camera because they wanted to see where it's going in the water. So, but that's my boo-boo with the banner across there. But anyway, they did zoom out far enough that we could see clearly, and I do like that. The smoke cloud from this becomes massive. Yes, it does. Right now it's that black smoke at the beginning, but once that stuff got in there, okay, Loot Mule says people were sheltered inside because of the gases today. Wind was not good direction for them today, and that's the other thing I was going to talk about. Is you see where it's going, and thanks for that, Loot Mule. You see which direction it's actually traveling, and that's the scary part. It's not going offshore, it's going onshore, right? So wind direction is that way, and that's bad. We don't want that. So all that stuff is going towards, right over there would be what's left of La Laguna, and of course, I don't know if it's going to hit Tazacorte, but Los Llanos is probably in the path, and then further up El Paso and those areas, they're going to get this black soot and smoke all over. So it is kind of a unfortunate situation for them, but it is what it is. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it, and it's a good thing that they are kind of hunkering down and staying in. And here you can see how that material is actually off-gassing, and you're going to see a lot more white smoke in a few minutes. Right now it's basically a lot of that material that's being pushed down is causing that dust. So the heated lava rocks are mixing with the dry lava that the cliff is actually made of, and that's what's giving us this great show. So but that does subside, and then it turns into clean steam. Well, I wouldn't call it clean, but it turns into steam. And I can't remember, hydrogen sulfide, is it hydrogen sulfide that it creates when it hits salt water? Anyway, bad gas, you don't want to be breathing that, put it that way. And when you watch this, on occasion you can see larger chunks falling down in between the clouds. And I know it is really, really tough to be able to see that, but it is kind of what it is. HO2. Okay. Hydrogen oxide? No. An O is an oxide, and a 2 makes it... okay, I don't know. I'm not a chemist, guys. Yeah, just you don't want to breathe that stuff. Hydrochloric acid. Thank you, Kevin Haynes. HCl, hydrochloric acid. That's what it makes. Chloride. Yeah, hydrochloric. That's bad for you. Great for cleaning. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, you can already see that the material at the bottom is really starting to steam out a bunch more. So within, I think, 3 to 5 minutes, it's going to be pretty much all steam going up. So it does change quite a bit. So yeah, hydrogen dioxide. No, where was it? Hydrogen. Where'd I lose it? Hydrochloric acid. Yeah. You don't want it anyway. It doesn't matter what we call it. It's bad. Let's see. Solar Wizzo is in the house as well. Pillow basalts formed there. Yeah. When actually, Div Millen, to a degree, you're going to have small pillow lava. The problem is with this material, because it is already so viscous or high viscosity, as in being rocks. When it hits, to get really nice pillow lava, you need to really have very, very low viscosity lava flowing into it, which is really what you want to get that nicer looking pillow lava. As far as this stuff, because it is already a lot of big rocks and chunks, and the viscosity is so high in it, and basically block lava dumping into the ocean, it's not going to create those nice pillow formations that we would think of or would like to see. So unfortunately, but here you notice it's already turning quite a bit more into steam, even though there's still some heating going on, and you see some of those rocks popping out of there. As the fall gets a little bit wider, it's still brushing off some of that old lava and reheating it, and that really makes a brown mess. Missed my daily fix of Fox. Ron Davidson, welcome. And Sandra Rockland says it would be cool to get an underwater view of this. Yeah, that's something I don't have. I have an aerial view I can show you, but I don't have an underwater view. But something in that aerial view is interesting in there, and I want you guys to actually look at it. So that aerial view, well, we're going to watch the end of this, and you see how that stuff is burning on the sides. So you've got, I don't know if it's mosses or grasses or something growing on the side of that hill. That's going up in flames. And then, of course, the older material underneath that is not so much soil. It's volcanic soil is what it is. But you see that it continues to billow and fall down into the piles. And it's already starting to build up a little bit of a peninsula. And the increase in steam is evident, by what's right down there, right? So that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it should be pretty neat. Well, actually, it is pretty neat. The whole day, though, it's been doing that, so I haven't been able to see it. It started happening this morning, of course, my time, so I think it might have been somewhere around midday or something there. And again, I'm not 100% sure what the local time was when this event started taking place. But we like it. Bill the Builder is here. Tony we got earlier. Epididdy Mouse, welcome back. The whole southern tip was made, by early lava flows here. Okay. Yeah, this, of course. Very much like if you look at Reikins Peninsula in Iceland, that's all volcanic flows as well. So kind of pretty cool. You hear people talking other than me? Oh my God, let's, oh, you know what? It might be the audio on there. I did hear people talking as well when I was recording that. Let me see if I can turn that audio off, and if you still hear the people talking. And, okay, that was the end of the video anyway. That was 10 minutes worth. So, okay, we don't need to worry about them talking. But I did bring you that video, and that showed the beginning of where it went over. And of course, you on this particular starting shot, you can. Whoop, why is that whiteboard not working on there? I'm gonna have to delete it. Remove, add source, new widget, new whiteboard, new crayons, bananas, banana flavored, make them thick. Okay, there we go. So of course that is that corner here that where it kind of goes in like that as far as the coast is concerned, right? So but seeing where it started right there and going down is pretty cool. And of course up top you can see that it is getting fairly wide, and it did come out around a little bit to make it over there. So pretty cool to see that. Anyway, wanted to show this from the aerial view perspective, and here you go. And this is what I want you to look at, though, is you take a look at this, okay, the big pool, and I don't know if you can tell, there's another one in here, something like that. It's hard to tell, but that's already material in the water, and it's, yeah, they spin around a bit. It's but you can see, literally see that it is already in there. And this was already after it started flowing when they got this video footage. So pretty cool as far as I'm concerned, seeing it from this angle. But yeah, you see quite a bit of that material on the hill is burning, and you can actually see, you know, where the fires are, because that is still organic material that is sitting there or burning up. We've got trees, and we've got I'm sure there's some other stuff there, but there's a nice zoom out shot. So that water, I'm not sure how deep that water is there, but you know, you can see that it is definitely pushing the material down, and this is kind of a good shot. It gives you a better idea of where that flow is. And as they pan up, you will see right here is okay, Mount La Laguna. So we know it. The flow was on the south side of Mount La Laguna. Boy, tongue twisters today. I'm gonna have trough mubbles. Anyway, it is pretty awesome to see that. So I wanted to share those with you guys right off the bat, and I think it's pretty cool. Enrique Salzares, the fried banana is something very good. You know, I think I've tried fried banana. It wasn't bad. I also tried fried pineapple, and I am not fond of it. Apparently Brazilians like fried pineapple. I'm sorry, not for me. But anyway, getting back to what we see on the screen, it is pretty cool to be able to see the way that's off-gassing, and of course the continued fires of the organic and broken down volcanic materials. But the organic materials in there are certainly helping with a lot of that smoke, and the broken down older lava is definitely what's creating a lot of that brown smoke in there. So gives you a pretty good idea of what is going on. And anyway, that one's just about finished as well. Yeah, a few more seconds, 20 seconds, and then we will get back to our we'll get back to the lava flow. Okay, there, that one's going to be done. This is and this is what's dumping down the hill. So wow, you know, you can definitely going, you can find underwater video from the Palma, but I didn't find them very interesting. Rocky lava under water and bubbles coming up, and fish swimming around. Okay, ash covered sea critters. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Jed. I did look, and I didn't see anything funky either. And you know, I don't think it would be that awesome to be able to see this particular one. I think I'd be more inclined to see lava that is a lot thinner rather than, you know, the high viscosity like this. Because if you have that flowing lava, like I said, you get these beautiful looking pillow lava formations, and they're very unique, and I would really love to see that with my own eyes. Few more people in here. Miss Lobo Bob showed up, and Dufree is here as well. Michael Hussar also made it in. Bonnie Gale, Scott Hartman, Bobby Joe. Did I get one fish earlier? Paul Bolane, I hope I said that right. Welcome. Glad to have you guys all on board. And let's see, did I miss any in between here? I think I got Sarah Miles earlier. Epididdy Mouse I got. Pepe, welcome back. And is this live? This is live now, Solar Wizzo. The other stuff was not, because the sun was shining. It's dark there now, unfortunately. And anyway, Kale Willingham. I do like my bananas fried. Fried bananas are okay. Big Toe is back in here, as well as Bobby Joe. And I think I've got most of you guys now. Oh, Judy L, welcome back. Jeff Burke also here. And Jed, I got you earlier, so that's good. Barbarian also back in the house. We got a lot of people in here today, so good to see everyone, and thank you for being back and being part of our lava family, and watching all this. Oh, James Bond also just snuck in there, and William Kershaw the third. Wow, $50 super chat, so you can get more Pepsi for your breaks. Will help keep the golden voice going. Thank you kindly, William Kershaw. That's an awesome $50 super chat, and really do appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see, Kate Crease also back. Laura Rennie also made it back in. So Tina Sassy, not sure if I seen you earlier. Zoe did go in here. Stop. Okay, stop working. Wow, this is deluge from what fell out yesterday. This, well, yeah, part of it, Zoe. So we, for the last few days, we've had more and more and more lava pushing into those already covered areas, and this is what's been happening. But we were wondering where the lava was building up the most, and we know we've seen it building up behind Mount La Laguna, just on the south side of it, and that's where those hills got really big of lava, and that has finally pushed down the previous paths and actually made a new path just slightly to the north. Once it got past La Laguna, or Mount La Laguna, it kind of made a little bit of a veer around a higher spot and managed to get down there, so it allowed the flow to carry on. Mind you, the bulldozer is going to continue to flow, and I'm sure we will see larger amounts falling into the ocean here, and we will see that this peninsula will grow fairly quickly, and within a day or two we're almost going to have just as much as what's already there. So anyway, I'm looking at the time, looking at the clock before Epid, we did get a new Dr. Fox Poppet is awake. Break time for she gets okay. So for those who are worried about the new mod, we do have a new moderator, and as mentioned before, when Piggy goes to the bathroom or does something and leaves the phone there by itself, Poppet, the new moderator, Poppets will take over, and she will be hitting the buttons and banning whoever she wants. Anyway, it was funny last night. Piggy went to the bathroom, left her phone on the bed, and Poppets, of course, decided to play moderator and banned, or no, he didn't ban, but timed out long-haired lava over in the other stream. It was just absolutely funny. I couldn't help but laugh. It was really, really funny. And of course, Piggy felt really, really bad when she got back from the bathroom, but it's okay. It's just funny. It was funny. Anyway, it was all good. I'm going to go for a break now. If you guys have not yet hit that like button, what's wrong with you? Please hit that like button. Get those likes up there. And I think the worthiness of the lava here is definitely worth a bunch of more likes. And we'll see if we can get those numbers up over 200 real quick. Anyway, for those who are new to the stream, and if you did not yet subscribe, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to turn on that bell notification. And when the notification comes up, act on it very quickly. Otherwise, Lucas will come back and he will take the cookies instead of you. So, anyway, Lucas is a good guy. And I think he purposely didn't show up right away here today to make sure people got the cookies. And Liz Markman Moyler got them. Anyway, take care, everyone, and don't go anywhere. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks. Okay, whoa, whoa, my God, I just turned the microphone on. This really, really, wow. A $299.99 super chat. Hugo Last. Wow. Dr. Fox, I know I really made your monthly donation, so what? I already made your monthly donation, so I hope it's okay and you won't get mad, but it's Thanksgiving weekend in the US, and I want to show my appreciation for your stream and your moderators. Thank you again for your guys' hard work. Can't say enough about how much joy you give me watching your streams. Wow, Hugo Last. Wow. 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 You're leaving me speechless, Hugo. Thank you very, very kindly. That is, well, that is the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. Actually, that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen on here. Wow. Thank you, Hugo. Very, very kind of you. And, you know, I really, really do try my hardest to give the stream, and I've been streaming whether I get, oh boy, donations or not. Hang on. Okay, sorry guys, had to take that call real quick. That was anyway. I'm still looking at this on the screen. Hugo, that just blows me away. And wow, I've never seen that big of a super chat on anywhere on here. So awesome, man, awesome, and thank you kindly. And what I was actually saying is, you know, whether I get anything donation wise or not, I still do my best to put on the stream for you guys. And I can tell you some days it's not so easy when you're doing this. You know, as tired as I get doing long runs, hard driving, doing whatever work, and then you come in and you do this, and you know, like no rest for the wicked kind of thing. And I really do appreciate, you know, that's awesome. Both super chats are awesome up there tonight, you know, like William Kershaw's and yours, Hugo. Just wow, okay, I'm thoroughly shocked. Your show gets a lot of views, says MG. Yes, it does. And thank you. And it is all of you that really make this work. Let's see. A few more people popped in, and I wanted to say hi real quick. Jane Binch is back, as well as who did I see in here? I think I got Sherry Lawson earlier. Maui Me, I don't know if I mentioned you. Parsley also in here. Dick Van Sluisen. Dick van der Sluisen. Okay. Dick van der Sluisen also back in the house, as well as DMC, the doghouse. And cool to have you back on board. Glad to see everyone here. So, thank you, everyone, for being in the stream. Anyway, I wanted to, I wanted to leave it here, but I all want to see the other stuff too. Anyway, let's see. I'm just kind of struck with where do I want to leave this here. Anyway, the other ones aren't very interesting. We'll look at them really quickly. Okay, so that they're showing the lava flow from there. I do want to pop back onto that one though, because we can go back in the daytime. They were showing slightly different lava flow earlier, and looked like that. And then even earlier it was still pouring out. And I don't know if we had a very large lava flow or if it was just kind of continuing to pour the way it was. And not like the other day when the entire area out front there was covered in lava. And anyway, going back to the volcano itself, you can see still a lot of steam coming from those front lower vents, and in the black dirty stuff on the back side, doing what it is doing. This is a little better picture of it. So that's back about 7¼ hours ago. Pretty cool. I think you can't go wrong, Dr. Fox. It's all good, no matter what you show us. Well, hey, I try. Anyway, backing up a little bit more, and we got more off-gassing there. Again, that it amazes me that we've got steam coming out of several vents, and then in the back side of it, we really have, that pyroclastic gunk, as well as lava and everything else coming out there. So definitely a strange plumbing arrangement, if you want to call it that. Glad I can, okay, Storm Runner SI. Hey, Dr. Fox, what a super chat. Glad I can make it. Been busy. Nice to be on. Okay, nice to see the enter the ocean. Absolutely, it was pretty awesome. Anyway, they did show the volcano a little bit more earlier, so 9 hours, popping back to about 10 hours ago. Gives you a little bit more of an idea what it looked like. Still kind of the same. And if we go back 11 hours, still kind of doing exactly the same thing. In that one, you can see the dark area out front where that lava was flowing, though, which is pretty cool. And what I'm referring to is that darker area here. So that's where the lava was coming out and then spreading out across the hill. That's what we were seeing yesterday and the day before, where it was all over the place. So pretty cool. And so yeah, that gives us this is all the way back to earlier, and that's something that I wanted to mention there. The wind was changing a little bit, twirling around, and if you actually go look at it, you can see the way that's sliding around. It was moving towards the ocean earlier in the morning, and then all of a sudden the wind direction changed again. So this is always it's kind of the way it is with when you live by an ocean. During the daytime, the heated land will allow the airflow to move over to the ocean, which is usually cooler. And at nighttime, when the land cools off, the inflow of ocean air, which is usually a little bit warmer than the land, kind of causes your wind to shift back and forth, which is really kind of neat and awesome. So Looking at that, that's what we've got there on that guy. Still looking at this big masses of lava flowing over the hill. Of course, this is right at the edge, going into the ocean, and it is just amazing the amounts of lava that are pouring over that, and the fact that we can see it as well as we can. So that is pretty awesome. Wanted to go to the other view here, and I know it's a little bit more difficult to see, but yes, there is a volcano in amongst all that smoke, and it is the same thing that is happening here today again in the evening, of course, with that wind blowing to the northeast kind of. I'm wondering if they still have the airport closed, and if they're still getting a lot of ash on the eastern side of the ridge, which was something that they were mentioning yesterday, and that they had the airport closed. So hopefully this isn't making too much of a mess on the other side of the island. Anyway, looks pretty awesome. And of course, the other camera that I love so much is back up here on the mountain, and that is looking at our wonderful volcano clouds that are building up. And our eruption is right about in here, where that arrow is. Maybe I should do it from the bottom, that way you can kind of see. The top of the cone would be sitting in there somewhere right in between the arrows, and of course you can see some of these plumes heading off in this direction. So pretty cool to see, and I thought it's kind of a nice shot. Kind of looks like a fungus or something growing there. But hey, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Fungus? No. I'm just a fungi. Okay, there we go. All right, move it over there. Back to our lava flow. Looks awesome, you guys. This is absolutely super. And love watching this material flow down the hill. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Fungi, yes, Al, that's what I said, fungi. Fungi, yes. Oh, I don't know. Nice mushroom fungus. Yes, that's what it looked like. And yeah, don't let C&D boy see that. He'll get out his mushroom knife and be hunting for it. Anyway, so yeah, look at that stuff, just continues to pour. And you know, the thing about this though, in comparison to what we had in Iceland as an example, in Iceland the viscosity of the material was much lower and allowed a lot more flow in certain areas. We did have times where in Iceland some of that material was of higher viscosity, where it was more chunky and blocky and stuff like that. But you know, most of it was a lot smaller or less viscous and flowing quite easily, right? So seeing this stuff is a little bit different. So this is you know, even 100 degrees Celsius between the two lava streams that we had, you know, from Iceland to here. That makes a big difference. Although 1100 C, like when you're coming out of the mountain, out of the vents and coming down the hill, that temperature, because of the way it travels, and it's only the outer surfaces that are really cooling off at all, it does maintain quite a bit of its temperature. So that about 5 or 6 kilometer run to the ocean here is not going to make much of a difference. You're still well over 1,000 degrees in that lava, if not getting pretty close to 1,100. So pretty awesome. Okay, here the lava workers need more bulldozers. Absolutely, Solar Rizzo. Yeah, some of those big things, they really need to push. Did I miss something that, yeah, I missed it, Hugo, if you did say something. Oh, there. Any idea how high the volcano cone grew since the eruption started? Okay, from sea level, they're saying it is slightly over 400 meters. Okay, now we know that the land that it was on was actually on an angle, and in some of the spots it was just shallower. So the cone itself is probably about 300 meters at the deepest point, and it's quite a bit of the slope makes measurement a little bit different there, but the long edge, if you're looking at it, is about 300 meters. So we got 900 feet. So yeah, it's building a mountain. Definitely building a mountain. Bat cat removed what? Oh, Piggy, you got cat problems. Okay. No cost, LOL. Okay. Thinking about 478-ish high. 478 meters high. Okay. Thanks, Paulzilla. Now, the thing is I don't, like I say, I don't recall the exact measurement of the ground level when it was going. And I have not had a good look at a topographical map to be able to see where we're at. But I do know it was on an angular surface, so our measurements may vary quite a bit as far as the height. So, but 478, that's over 1,000 feet now. So somebody's got to put some lights on top, you know. Okay, the government bulldozers will come when this is over. They can handle the, okay. They're gonna send bulldozers in there to work on stuff and start reclaiming land as soon as this thing does die out. But something that has been mentioned before, you know, as this volcano, we already know it's gone over, I think we're days, what is it, 66 or 67 or something like that, maybe even 68. I'm not even sure the date anymore, but it's getting up there. We know that the average volcano on La Palma lasted 57 days, and that our span is somewhere between 35 days and 105 days or 108 days. Al thinks it's going to beat the old record. Yeah, Paul, I lost count. Yeah. Bushcraft said it's 65. Okay, Sarah Miles, thank you. So, yeah, day 65. That'd be cool. And, yeah, this thing, so if it does continue, you know, I think it's, well, if it's going to be a record breaker, that's a different story. But, you know, as we see it now, it's gone over half of its life already, is what I'm thinking. So, easily a week and some past the average. Yes, Epididymouse, it is. Definitely past the average. So we're rolling on. It makes it happen. Captain Ron 1913, going to take more than a bulldozer, going to take large jackhammers and blasting. Actually, you'll be surprised, Captain Ron. When it is still fairly fresh, the bulldozers can break it up. If you let it cool and harden for several years, yeah, you will definitely need some drills and blasting material and boom, 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 and make it all move, right? There's no sign of this ending yet by the looks. This flow is mesmerizing. It is. If you continue to look at the screen and listen to my voice, you will end up being hypnotized. It's going to happen eventually. So look deep into the lava and you will see the flow of material coming over the hill. Just listen to my voice and I promise you, you will end up getting hypnotized. And just remember, I am going to make you hit that like button. You want to hit that like button because you like this cloudy affair that's happening right now. Things are hiding, and while they're hiding, you're going to hit the like button. And then our visual will come back, and you will enjoy it even more. Okay, oh, too much fun. Anyway, I'm looking at the clock. It is time for me to make that Pepsi break happen. I'm still floored with looking at what I'm seeing up there. Hugo last and William. Wow, you guys, absolutely awesome super chats tonight, and really, really makes me just go wow, wow. You know, like holy mackerel. Yeah, I better write those down. Both of them. I need to do that. Before I go for my break, I'm going to write them down, and then yeah, William. And then Hugo last. Wow. Biggest super chat I ever seen on YouTube. Thank you, Hugo. That was awesome. Okay, so on that friendly note, for those who are in the stream, and if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider hitting it if you are enjoying what you're seeing and the lavely flow and everything. And of course, right now you're watching the lava flow off the cliff, head towards the ocean there at Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma. This is on the western side of La Palma, not too far away from the harbor, but not detrimentally affecting the harbor. So if you like that and you like what's going on, please do hit that like button. For those who are new, and if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, and if you feel we've earned it, by all means, give it a shot. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. That way you're all good. Can you share your email info for us folks here? Frosty username, I can. I want, if you got your email, the email address, get a pen ready, write it down. It's DrFox at shaw.ca. So Dr. Fox at shaw.ca. And I will spell that again, and I'll do it phonetically this time. Delta Romeo Foxtrot Oscar X-ray at Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey dot Charlie Alpha. Okay, hopefully you got it, and I can do that. Okay, Al got it. Okay, cool. Everybody's got it, and I am going to go take that break. Keep watching the lava, and don't pick up any of those big hot rocks that are rolling down there. You're gonna burn your fingers. Okay, I'll be back. I'm your host, Dr. Fox 2000. Keep smiling. All right, I'm back on. Welcome, welcome to the new ones. Welcome, glad your other ones stayed. Everybody's happy. Still watching the lava flow down. Hope nobody burned their fingers. Eek. No, don't burn your fingers. It'll be more than eek. I live in an ancient volcano country. Last year we had digging trenches for underground piping. They used big bulldozers with huge chainsaw-like attachments to do the trenching. Would likely work there. Planet Jane, you bet that trenchers and that will do its thing. Lots of lava. William, you're absolutely right. This is not going to stop for a while. The big push is still coming, okay? When that big mound in the back finally makes it over there. Right now, this is the precursor to what's going to happen. I think we are going to get a very, very large amount. Jose Al Garcia also back, as well as David Kruk. Welcome. And anyway, it is after the second break. Oh, Charlotte is back as well. Let's see, did I miss anyone else coming back in here? Just go up a little bit and just take a look and make sure I didn't miss too many names. Toko Satori, please, Inglés, por favor, okay? Third stream in the back, yep. Okay, the area, when you're looking in the back of this, whoop, I better get in the right screen. Will this work? No, it won't work on there. Hang on, I gotta fix my screen. I had my screen lined up for something else here, so we'll get back to that in a second. But it is bacon seed time. So what you're looking at here, this stuff in the back, okay, so you've got the corner, this is the corner, and the cliff goes around like that, and it continues on like that. So this is part of the northern side of the original flow, okay? You do also have some stuff right here around the corner, sorry, right there, going down as well. So this piece here may end up getting broken off or worn down as this lava continues to pour over it. Hope that makes sense. And anyway, it is bacon seed time. And Piggy, okay, so I don't know if I showed that earlier here, but okay, Piggy supplies us with these beautiful pictures, and of course we will see the bacon seeds right away here. Here we go. And whoa, hang on. How did this intrude upon our Poppet? What are you doing on my screen? Poppets is on my screen. That's the new moderator. It's taking over everything. I don't know what's going on here, but we got to get rid of Poppets. So, oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's not a bacon bit. Not at all. All right, let's get some bacon bits. There. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Got your bacon seeds right here. There you go. It is wonderful. So, yes, indeed. There's our bacon bits for today, and they are lovely little fellers. And let's see, I got to get to the proper spot here. And Sarah Miles says, I like the kitty. 16 sexy legs. Oh, Gary Cox, that got hidden by Paul Zilla. But I already said it, so it didn't matter. Oh, that's all fun. All fun, I understand, but we want to keep this a family channel, you guys. All right, so there you go. So this is a little bit more demanding little piggy, and just look deep into his one eye that you can see. Oh, Anyway, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, rashes. Yeah, this little rascal. Yep, cool. Just too cool. Um, like that fur on him too. That's pretty interesting. Hey, anybody got any grapes? Quick, somebody give it a grape. Maybe it'll go away. The nostrils are visible. Yep, pretty awesome. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to where we are at here. And as the lava fall continues, I did want to go off and look at some earthquakes and stuff like that. And I want to reload those before we do that. And it does take a little bit to reload the earthquake, so we'll let them load before we move there. You can watch the lavally material. Oh, there's some Jose's got some grapes. So does Al. All right, so the grapes are there. That's all cool. Anyway, they're zooming out a little bit. This is pretty neat. I want to see what they're doing first before we move over to the other good stuff here. And I'm going to refresh that one too while it's doing its thing. So we will get to see. Okay, well, they're zooming out a little bit. We see a little bit more of the smoke and fog. And of course, that steam that it's generating as it is pouring into the actual ocean, right? So, doing a heck of a job. Anyway, speaking of what's going on, I just refreshed the map, and let's go have a look. And let me zoom in here. And before I zoom in, please take a look up at the top entry there of 4.6 at 1:03 a.m. and about 15 minutes earlier of 4.4. Okay, so this is the lava has made a hill now. Oh, good. Anyway, we're seeing quite a bit of activity. Not sure where those are. If we get onto that, that's right in underneath there in the center of the star, I guess. And then this one is off to the side. So we'll look at those. It's a good thing I refreshed those because those are very fresh. I wouldn't have seen them otherwise. And so this is the 4.4 way over on the edge, right at the southern end of the airport, really, is where it is, or the airport's somewhere around here anyway. And that would definitely be an issue, I think. And here's that 4.6, and of course, oh, hang on, that was actually yesterday, 4.6. They had other ones sitting underneath here, I think. No, I don't think we can get to it. Too many piled up. Anyway, so looking back, let's just scroll back and see what else we have for fairly large quakes. And I really don't think there was that much. There's the 3.8 there, 3.1, 3.3s. And we're going back here at 1800, we had a 4.3. And then a couple 3.4s and a 3.9 at 1356. So about 2 p.m. Their time roughly. And the further back we go, 8 a.m., 8:10 a.m. roughly, 4.8. So been getting some bigger quakes. Definitely interesting to see that. And the further back we scroll, here's another 4.3 at 3:15 a.m. So it's been busy there from the looks of things. And this is our cutoff right here. Started the day with a 2.9, then a 3.1 just about 19 minutes later. So it definitely is doing its thing. Let's see if we can get you over to the other map. This guy, so you see it's blank. That's because we have it set for 24 hours and for anything that is 5 or greater. Nothing there. If we hit that, boom, 4s or greater, there is the 4 that we see. So this is the 13 minutes ago, 4.4. And if we click on them, we can see how deep, 34 kilometers. This bigger one here, 17 hours, 36.4 kilometers. And this 4.3, 34 kilometers, 34.2. So they're all in that same lower bracket, which is really kind of awesome. And I'm going to see if we can get more of those 3D shots working with the newer dates and times. But I won't have that on here today. Didn't have time to set that up. We add the 3s, and you can see there's quite a few 3s as well. 3.4, this one is 42 kilometers down, so it wouldn't have been felt so much. This 41 minutes ago, 3, and that is 31 kilometers down. So this is closer to being right, well, this one here is really close to being right underneath our volcano, but if it's that far down in the earth, it's really not going to make that much of a difference, because the path upward is going to be a little bit crooked anyway. Let's add the 2s, and we see we have quite a few earthquakes today, so it kind of makes you wonder what else is going on in the area. If we zoom out, we don't see anything else fresh and new in the last 24 hours. Actually, we do. There's a couple here, if we go back out. Oh, maybe not. Sorry, those are towns. All right, never mind. I thought those were spots of shaking activity. Anyway, it gives you the idea of what is actually going on there. And I wanted to see if we can get over to other places, though. Want to have a peek at Iceland. And let's see if we get over to Iceland. There you go. And of course, we're going to back up in the day here. 7 hours ago, it was already dark. And let's see, there, that's 7 hours ago. And it's 6:20 p.m. now, so that would have been, yeah, 6:15, 6:16 in the evening. It was quite dark already. If we go back a little bit further, we know it got cloudier, and there was a time though where it did have a view, and I can't remember where it was. It might have been in the dark. So looking at everything the last 12 hours basically. Yep, that's almost 12 hours ago. We didn't see it, but I thought there was a time in here where we could see it a little bit. I guess maybe not. Clouds moved in and made it dark, so you're not going to be able to see anything, unfortunately, which is really bad for us. But we will have a quick look at the Tremor Chart, see what it is doing, and we'll get you on there right now. And you can see it is on a downward trend again in the last little while here, last 3-4 hours. We do see a little spike in there, and if you look, you can actually see it sticking out up top here. So we would have had a little earthquake in there somewhere. Still not seeing this being up constant and high above the 4,000 mark there. Arbitrary lines, but it's still, that's where we want it to be able to see volcano erupting, and we're not seeing that. Moving on to our Icelandic earthquakes, and I got to get myself on the right map. There we go. And we will slide that up a little bit more since I refreshed it. There we go. Okay. So first thing that we're looking for is deep red spots. Over here you can see the red is our freshest ones, 0. Getting into the orangey stuff there ends up being 1 day old, and then yellow 3 days old, and so on, right? So anyway, let's in general we're looking, if we zoom way out, we don't see anything that's out really far on the what do they call it, the Reikins Ridge, and don't see too much happening up top here. Anyway, we'll zoom in on the top end of first. This is nice and red. Let's have a quick look. 21st, a 1.6, 8 kilometers down. Not going to do us too much of an issue there. And this little guy, again, happened on the 20th, so a couple days old already. This looks new, perhaps, in the middle of nowhere. Today, 1.4, 5 kilometers down at 8:47 a.m. in Iceland. Makes you wonder what's going on there. And this is an older one. We do see something happening here at Astja. So if we do zoom in a little bit more, splits them up. So this crater here, this is Astja volcano. And we'll zoom in a little bit more so we can differentiate. This is a newer one. And that is from today, 1.4, 4 kilometers down, happened at roughly 3:20 p.m. So it gives you a pretty good idea. This is probably from yesterday, yeah. So the other ones, these were from yesterday. This is a fresh one here from today. And we see some very, very tiny ones in here as well. Those are all yesterday's. This one here might be today's. No, yesterday's as well, 0.7. So only the one new one there, and doesn't excite me when we only see one. This area over here, this little is basically dying out. So whatever movement we had here before has kind of ceased. And if we get under the ice sheets, I think we have here one or two little ones. No, from yesterday, or 1.2. This is from today, 1.4, 7 kilometers down, and 8:40 a.m. And then this guy here looks like maybe today as well. No, from yesterday. So nothing too exciting right there. And this, I think, is yesterday's as well. We'll leave it be, but when you zoom in, you can kind of see the way that it's laid in there, the old craters and stuff. So makes you wonder what's going on underneath the ice. Anyway, zooming out a little bit more, let's go progress over. Oh, I didn't want to hit that guy. Progress over here to Hekla, and we'll zoom in on Hekla, and we see that whole batch that we have there are really dying out as well. There's a couple of fresh ones in here from today, 1.4, 8 kilometers down at 9 a.m. And then over on this side, again, 1.1, 6 kilometers down at 7:26 a.m. I believe this one is new as well. Yeah, from today, 10:50 a.m., 9 kilometers down, 1.2 in magnitude. And then maybe one more here. Yep, today's as well, 13 kilometers down. So the further away we go from the area, the lower they are, or seem to be. But that swarm is basically dying out. It's not as busy as what it was. We'll keep an eye on it, though. We always do that. So getting back over into our area here that we like so much, this is the Reikins Peninsula. And of course, we like looking at what's out here in the water. That's from yesterday, 2.3, and the 1.6 also from yesterday. What is this guy here? This is a 1.7 from yesterday. Anyway, let's zoom in just a tiny bit. And so this is your capital city of Reykjavik. right there, and this is the airport, Keflavik Airport. And if we zoom in here, just to give you the lay of the land, down here is Grindavik, and this is where your Blue Lagoon is, and the power plant right beside it. But let's look at all these orange spots. So our swarm here has gone dormant, and a lot of little spots, but it's not doing anything more right now. So we can leave those be. These ones not too far away from Grindavik are basically going away as well. Is this yesterday's? Yeah, this is yesterday's, 0.8 down 6 kilometers. So these ones really aren't doing anything. It's going to be quiet for a while. And anyway, zooming in, our volcano, where it is actually right in here. Where the hand is, so that's roughly where it's sitting, and that's Ragnar, of course. And this valley here is Geldingadarle, and this valley down here is Meridalier. This is southern Meridalier or upper Meridalier. Down here is Nodhagi, and this area and this side here is Nutkriki. We have lava in these areas, but we don't have lava here. We had a tiny little spillover right in this side here, but I don't think anything ever made it beyond that tiny little spillover. Anyhow, everything looks older here. We're going to get onto this one. This looks like today's 1.46 kilometers down at 1458. So just about 3 p.m. and that's the only one there that we see is fresh. These other guys here, the little ones, I think are 1.8. I thought it was from yesterday. That's a 1.8 or 0.8, 3 kilometers down. That's kind of interesting. Not very far down. This one is from today, 5 kilometers down, 4 a.m. And what is this little guy here? Yeah, from today, 0.8 and 3 kilometers down. So, I don't know what's going on underneath that area. What's this little guy? Really tiny one here. 4 kilometers down, a 0.3, and again today from this morning. So, kind of makes you wonder, is there something going on here? And we'll keep an eye on it. And we'll zoom into this stuff here. This is all pretty much died out as well. There's only a couple of really tiny little ones that were newish colored, and really nothing to talk home about or write home about. 21 on the 21st here, so 2.1, 6 kilometers down. The rest are really old and not really that significant. So that kind of gives you our little summary for what we've got there. And okay, I know it's break time, but I want to get we'll save the other one for after the break. I'm going to put this back on the lava stream. We do see, oh, that's beautiful. We already see how far it is out here, and it's beyond what we're seeing. So the lava's already flowed beyond that point, which is pretty awesome. And it's building another peninsula. So awesome to see that. Quick look at the vents if we can. Yeah, that is the volcano going off in the background. You can see several different plumes going up at the same time in the taller area. And the lower vents, of course, are a little bit more benign, but I do believe those are actually piping vents that allow that lava to flow down inside the hill there somewhere and supply that to those points. So when that spills over from the top stuff, it all goes down. Gives you a good idea of what we're seeing, and of course they're showing that lava flow on this one. And we will leave it there for right now. I want to see if we can... hang on. No, that won't work. Why is that one not there? I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Before I go on the break. We'll make a quick fix here. Whoop. What do I want in there? Where am I? There I am. Okay, so I got that one. I got that one. Oh, I wanted that guy. So if I go here, go this, and copy that, we can make this work. And I'm working on it, guys. We'll get this done here. So, all right, now I can add the other one here. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm giving you a split screen. So, Loot Mule throws in a $50 super chat. Holy mackerel, you guys! Dr. Fox, thanks for the for streaming for all of us. This is great. This is a great community and glad to be a part of it. A big oink to everyone. Oh, love you guys. Honestly, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm floored. I'm overwhelmed. I really am. You guys are knocking me down here. Yeah. Captain Ron Cha-ching is a good way to describe it, although I do have to say it with sincere gratitude. Thank you. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to go take that break. I did say I needed to do that, and I do now need to take a break. Piggy says night night. Good night, Piggy. You take care. Get some sleep. And by the way, you guys, Piggy got a record sleep time in of 5 hours consecutively. And Piggy, I wish you that you are able to do that again. So please do that and take care of yourself. Big hugs, and I'll talk to you later, Piggy. Okay, I'm going to go take that break, you guys. Please don't go away. I'm your host, Dr. Fox2000. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Keep smiling. And by the way, you got a bunny. Okay, I'll be back. Mic is on. Ricola. Okay, I turned the microphone back on since I left it on and it didn't turn it off properly last time. But at least, you know, I didn't do bad things. I didn't scream or shout. And I went to go see the bunnies. And there were actually two bunnies there. So, he says epidermy mouse, ever played among us? Okay, interesting. Anyway, few people took off here. Just gonna say goodnight to them. I see Storm Runner. You have yourself a good night and take care. And I think there was somebody else that snuck out real quick. Let's see. Actually, Lucas is okay. He didn't get cookies today, so don't be so hard on him. He's not that bad of a guy. He's just quick. That's all. He's faster than you. Faster than most of us. So we don't hold him back. Tail end of a thought there, Dr. Fox. Tail end of a thought. Oh yeah, there's lots of thoughts. Donuts, anyone? Hey, Bright Star, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And no, I don't have thoughts. And okay, so yeah, and you know the reason Lucas seems to be able to do that, his real name is Luke. Okay, it's not Lucas, it's Luke. And I think his last name is Skywalker. And he has this magic thing called the Force. Or is it the Farce? I'm not sure which one it was. But anyway, that's what gives him the speed. Sound. What sound? I've been trying to get sound from the volcano all night. It's being very, very quiet. If that's what you're looking for. There was a lot of sound actually. Somebody was saying they were hearing people talking earlier, and I just wanted to let you know that's the camera that's off of this stream here, because it is sitting over by the harbor. You have people wandering by and stuff like that. Okay, I'm too fast posting the links earlier, LOL. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, I seen you throw them in there. Okay, this is just going to push over again. Ooey gooey lava. I wonder if we can make a chocolate bar out of that. That is just awesome to see. Okay, continue to look deep into the lava. Listen carefully to my voice. The lava is what rules the world. It makes new land. And you don't want to touch the lava. Anita, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Slimy lava. Yeah, actually, we're starting to see a little bit more gooey stuff here. It's, but it is still considered block lava because of the chunks and the way it's just rolling down the hill there. So, you know, if it was a little, had a little less viscosity there, a little bit more flow, it would be a fall going over there. Turning living room lights orange. Okay, that'll work. That actually, if you turn your lights off and let the screen glow, it'll turn it orange. Actually, I could do that here with 4 monitors. It'll be orange in this place. Anyway, yeah. Paulzilla has pulled up some of the. Stop looking at it. No, Paul, don't stop looking at it. You want to be addicted to lava. It's a lava lamp. Loot Mule, look deep into the lava. Dr. Fox, I wish the lava was more like that Iceland liquidy stuff. Yes, lower viscosity, faster moving would be awesome. But the problem is this is a little bit cooler. Iceland, we had 1200 degrees C. This stuff is only 1100 degrees C. 100 degrees C makes a big difference in its ability to flow. And of course, what is in there as well is the other thing. This is less basalts in here and more everything else from what I get. Kilauea got me addicted. Turn it up. Maui, me, turn what up? I don't know what I can turn up. I've turned up the volume on everything. This is, hang on, what's this one? No, I don't want the one on the, at the harbor. I don't want to hear that one. You hear people again. That's what we got. Yes, Nancy Buchanan, it is only 1100 degrees Celsius. That's, you know, right around the 2000 mark Fahrenheit. So, yeah, it's only that. If it was 1200 degrees, it'd be almost 2200 Fahrenheit. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Big Diddy Mouse is going for a night-night. Take care, have a good sleep. White noise, goodness. Yeah, that's actually, I think there's some ships in there and we can hear ship's engine. I have a lava lamp, a wood stove, orange ambient lights, and your screen going. Cannot become more lavally. Yep, you bet. That's about as lavally as you can get, Solar Wizzo. And let's see, Don H is here. Welcome, Don. Glad you're making it in near the tail end of our stream today. And we've been watching this lava go over the hill for a while. It's pretty impressive. How much magma is down there? Brett, that's a very good question, and it's one that we don't have an answer to, unfortunately. The supplies, when you get down that far, like when we go down to the lower areas, we end up with some of this stuff being down almost 40 kilometers down, or where the feeders are. And when you got, at that 40 kilometer mark, that's pretty far down already underneath here, underneath the actual island. And I'm just wondering if I can kind of bring up that earthquake 3D map from yesterday. I'm going to see if I can get that on here. I just don't know where I had it loaded. We'll see if we can find it though for you. And where was it? Not that one. This one. And well, we'll keep looking here for a second. I want to bring that one up, and it kind of helps try to explain it a little bit. Where'd we get it? Not that guy. Yeah, this one here. So this does not include the latest earthquakes. This was just up to yesterday. So when you're looking at that, you see how far down they are. And I'm going to see if I can actually stop this video as soon as I find out where the heck it went. Okay, I'm going to get in here and kind of manipulate it a little bit to where I want it. Yeah, that will work for now. Actually, we'll go just a little bit further. Okay. So, all right, we'll leave it there. And let's see if we get our crayons working. Whiteboard, yeah. So, this is the direction north, and this is south, of course. So, if you have lava flowing down here in the what we call the asthenosphere, and then the area between there and here is actually going to be your lithosphere, including what's on top, right? So that's kind of what's going on. So as far as protrusions up into these areas, there may be lava chambers in here. We don't know where they are or exactly how they're sitting, but there's going to be chambers that are being fed, and they're going to be various sized chambers, and then they're going to find little fissures and stuff going up in in multiple cracks, and hence the reason for having some of a larger number of fissures going on up there. So a lot of that can be happening. And then of course, sorry, actually I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone to this area first, and then they build secondary little chambers in here from these cracks, and then they go up. And so that's kind of the feed system on the bottom there. I messed that up pretty bad. Okay, let me do this again. So if we got some magma chambers down below, and then those are feeding up into other magma chambers wherever they are. Could be in here, could be a little higher. Okay, and they're going to feed those. And there may be multiple feeds to them, that kind of thing. And then these things, again, they're feeding up. Could be one or two there, and then we could have maybe two big ones on this one, you know, this kind of thing. So you've got multiple vents coming up out of the ground and doing their thing, which does look pretty awesome. Kim Raudenbush, what the heck are you doing here? You're not allowed in here. Welcome, Kim. I'm here. It's 20:51 my time. You have 9 minutes yet. What? Sorry, I'm looking at the clock. I only have 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Anyway, Kim, just stare at the screen and watch the lava flow. That's all you need to do, Kim. And keep yourself calm. Just go hum and watch that lava flow off of the cliff down, and as this thing continues to build itself a new peninsula, it's going to be pretty awesome, pretty cool to see. So some of those chunks are pretty big that are coming down there, and you know, I wouldn't even want to guess. You know, they may be 3-4 feet in size, like a meter diameter, and then they go down and break up in smaller chunks. So pretty cool. Yes. Yeah, he must be watching the screen. Keep watching the screen, Kim. Look into the lava. Look into the lava. Dang, Doc. You may be a hypnotist. Actually, that is kind of a funny thing that you say that. I've been very, very interested in hypnosis all my life, and there are certain things that I've watched and observed, and you know, some of those things, some people are easier to hypnotize than others. Some you can't do at all, and some are really, really easy to hypnotize. So depends on who it is. Cananaskis country, I'm on my way for supper. Oh, where are you going to have supper? Are you sending me some, or are you going to bring me some? Cananaskis country. That would be pretty cool. Interested? You're doing it. Yeah, you're doing it. No, I'm not. I'm trying not to. I'm going to snap my fingers and you will all snap out of it. There. I hope that worked. All right. Okay. I'm not that close, silly. Yeah. Well, darn. Well, Cananaskis country, I tried. Okay. 102 slices of bacon. Put it this way, we could fry a lot of bacon on that lava. And anyway, I'm going to park it here on the multi-view, and that way we can see what's going on everywhere at the same time. And it does look pretty awesome. We are getting some more steam/smoke coming up, so that means we've got fresh lava hitting the ocean again. It's not sitting on top, it's actually going into the drink, which is pretty good. Nancy Buchanan, between your voice and the lava fall and a couple Valium, you'll put me to sleep. Well, whoa, I don't know, maybe those Valium will do it all on their own. I have no idea. Oh boy. Oh, I heard a ship. That was a ship siren or something. And so was that. Okay, no more people, just ship sirens. I have a turkey bacon, trying to be nice to Piggy and her bacon bits. Daily, actually, to throw that in there, I actually don't mind that turkey bacon. I've tried it before, and I actually like it more so than real bacon because it doesn't shrink as much. So it was pretty cool. Anyway, we are getting right near the end of the stream here, and it is basically time for me to get into my spiel of closing things down. And I'm just overwhelmed with the super chats today. Really, Hugo last. If you're still here, Hugo, wow, that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen on YouTube, and man, thank you. I really, really do have to say that. Thank you very much. I honestly, really, really do appreciate this. Also, big thank you to Loot Mule for his $50 super chat, as well as William Kershaw for his $50 super chat. You guys, awesome! You rock! You're wow! Just blows me away. So thank you, and really, really do appreciate it. Like I said, that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen on YouTube, never mind on my channel. Okay, so really thank you very much. And yeah, all of you guys, it's awesome. Okay, having said all those nice things, I am looking at the time on the clock. We are at that time. I'm going to throw it back onto, since it stopped smoking too much there. I didn't even do the weather. Hang on, we got to do the weather. We want to look at what's going on here. Need to do that real quick before I quit. Where am I? Weather map, there, this guy. Oh, and I didn't touch on, we're going to go into overtime here just a little bit. Okay, precipitation. Eastern side of the island is getting some rain. As you can see what's going on here. Not very much, 1 to 2 millimeters, or 0.1 millimeter to 0.2 millimeters somewhere. The other islands are probably getting a little bit more. They got 0.3 over on the southeast corner of Tenerife. So not too much happening right there. Let's take a look at the wind speed. Gives us a pretty good direction of where that wind is going to, and it's not moving very quickly. 4 kilometers an hour, even out here 6. When we're going to the other side, 4 and 6, 3 in some areas. So it's not moving very quickly, and that material is all kind of, so if it's coming out of the cone, it's moving across here and really making a mess on the other side. Most of our material and ash and everything has carried to the southern side of the eruption. So now it is blowing back towards the north and northeast a little bit, and causing some of it to go there. He's gonna mute me one of these days. You're gonna get it. Networks standard time. I don't care about your network standard time, mister. 2-minute warning. Hey, back off. All in fun, Kim, all in fun. Anyway, wanted to look at that, and then real quick, there's Etna. And for the people who are saying, well, that's the same picture as yesterday. No, this is yesterday. Okay, that's yesterday's picture. This is today's picture. Okay, and it is very close, very close. So that kind of covers my whole thing. I did want to say that. Oh, I didn't go to Hawaii. Oh my God, somebody said I didn't go to Hawaii. No, nobody said it. I just said it. And I did actually want to, let's go here so you can see what that looks like. So that was from very early this morning. and we will refresh that and get the daytime picture up there. But right now we're just going to go look real quick. There's your Hawaiian Islands, okay, Oahu on that end, the big island of Hawaii there, and Maui Mi's home. And if we're zooming in, we see the basic clusters of earthquakes that are happening there. It's all still the same, 21 miles down, 2.2s, 2.3s, 2.1s. And of course, over here, Kilauea, there's our crater, and that's what we were looking at. And that's actually only a portion of that crater that we were looking at. But we have all kinds of neat features here. If you go to that USGS site, and Paul Zilla brought it up there, it's the Hawaii USGS maps, and you guys can go there and peruse it, and you click on these things to get your different camera views, as well as you've got gas metering, you've got GPS locator to see if it's moving, as well as tilt meters, and you've got seismometers, that kind of thing. So gives you a pretty good idea of what's there, and you guys can work with that. And I wanted to go back to the other shot. So this is what it looked like during the day here, and that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what it is now. And then on that note, I will put it back. So this is Kilauea, and back over to the lava flow flowing into the ocean out there in Canary Islands in La Palma. Volcano that the lava is coming from is Cumbre Vieja. Actually, I heard that's the area, what they're calling it. They actually did not name the volcano yet, but I'm okay with that. Anyway, that's it. It is time for me to wrap it up. Thank you very much for everyone sticking around. Good night to all of you. Thank you to my moderators. You did an awesome job tonight. And again, special thank you to William Kershaw, Loot Mule, and of course Hugo Last. And awesome with the super chats. So thank you everyone for being here tonight, and it has been a lovely night. Take care, all of you, and be good, keep smiling, and of course, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. See you all tomorrow. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone, and thank you.